Yo, happy birthday, Fuzzy. Holy crap, I didn't know it was your birthday. It's bazillion years old. Let's freaking go. Oh, hi, you damn beauties. What's going on, Basil? Damn Devil Dog. Wait. Your name is Damn Devil Dog. You should make some deviled potatoes. Wait, can you devil a potato? You can devil an egg, right? But can you devil a potato? That's the real question we're answering here on today's stream. Welcome. Happy Friday, Fuzzy, Basil, Devil Dog, rock and rollin'. Dothraki, Jim, and out, you absolute beauties. Rain, good to see you too. Cameron, hi, yes, hello, and Felicia. Hopefully that workout goes well. Deviled egg tater salad. I mean, look, it's in your name. I guess you gotta do it. Let's go. It sounds delicious. Let's do it, man. I mean, it's a Friday. You can do whatever the heck you want on Friday. You got the weekend to kind of like, you know, if it makes you sick, if it like, you know, if it's not actually that delicious, you could just spend the rest of the weekend like lying in bed and be like, I made some damn deviled egg potato salad contraption, and it sent me straight to here, and then you don't have to worry about it. And you're like, yeah, well, whatever. Who cares? It's the weekend. Hi, yes, hello. Thanks for popping in. Me and Snorlax, we're gonna be playing some Elden CHEESEREIGN and playing with Squill's brother, man, as we take down that final boss. I'm not at all addicted to this game. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, man. It's good you made it before. Have you actually? I feel like you've invented a new thing then. Lots of gaming news to catch up on. We have so much gaming news to catch up on. There's so many games that was just announced too. Yeah, if you didn't know, it was the Key 3 week end this past weekend, and I was gone visiting some family. I was going to visit my grandparents, who are getting older. They've been through some tough times the last year. Fortunately, they were high spirits. They were doing pretty well. I put some pictures and stuff in the Discord, actually. Just take a look real quick. But yeah, so I had like a full like family week. So if you didn't know, I recently moved to BC, British Columbia. That's why I'm down here in a basement, because it's way cooler. But I recently moved to British Columbia, where I don't know anybody. I'm not close to any friends or family, and I just kind of, the universe chose this place for me, man, so I'm here. Anyways, my dad and my stepmom, they're touring around BC for a little bit, going to a wedding, and they're like, well, we gotta come see you now. So I had my first ever visitors here while I was in Nelson, which is kind of cool. And yeah, we ended up getting some noms. We ended up going for some hikes. And we ended up going to a hot springs. We ended up going to some hot springs as well. But this is us eating some pizza. So if you were here for the recap streams, we went to this place called Beauties. You know, I call everybody a damn beauty. What's up, you damn beauties? Hello, you absolute beauty, right? This place is called Beauties. And this is how I kind of first connected with Nelson. So I was like, well, I told him the story. We had to go to Beauties Pizza. We ordered some pizza, got some tasty local brewskis and everything like that. And yeah, it was really good. So I had my first ever visitors here out in Nelson, which is kind of cool. That being said, it's not easy to get here, like specifically Nelson is kind of tucked away in the mountains. So yeah, they flew into a place called Kelowna, then they had to drive 4-ish hours here to Nelson. They rented a big, like, you know, like van, to, like a camper van to do their full 2 weeks with. Actually, they're leaving tomorrow. They're heading out tomorrow. But yeah, we ended up getting some pizza. We ended up going for a big hike. My dad recently replaced his hip, not recently, but like about 2 years ago, replaced his hip. And his like mobility is insanely improved compared to where it used to be. Because before he used to have like a cane and he could like barely walk around without really hurting. And now he's like climbing up mountains and stuff. Medical technology is insane. So anyways, I had my first visitors here. My dad, my stepmom, and we ate some pizza. We had a good time. We went to some hot springs as well. I got a little bit of a sunburn, but they were only here for about 2.5 days. And then I planned, right after that, they left on Thursday. Then I also left on Thursday, and I drove 6.5 hours, close to 7 hours, to a place called Calgary. And I might as well bring up the maps here. No, why does it not? Whatever. So Where are we at? So I'm here in Nelson, right? Okay, I'm here in Nelson in the giant province of British Columbia. I'm over here, okay? Nelson. I drove all the way from Nelson to Calgary. I went down here, I went across, and up to Calgary. That took about 7 hours, okay? 7 hours or so. And I have family in Calgary, and this is the family I stayed with when I was in Calgary and stuff. I have an aunt, uncle, and a cousin there. But I drove, 7 hours to Calgary. The next day, we drove 7 hours from Calgary all the way to Saskatoon. So we went 7 hours drive into a 7-hour drive the next day. So I went with my aunt, uncle, and my cousin, and all 4 of us drove up to Saskatoon, where my grandparents live. Also, 2 of my cousins and my aunt and uncle live pretty close in a place called Tisdale. And yeah, over here. So anyways, we spent a bunch of time hanging out with the grandparents. We even took them out to the mall. And it was pretty funny because they were, we back! Yo, what's up, Tibble? Thanks for popping on in. We went out and, we needed to grab a few things from the mall. Fortunately, they're in an old folks home and the mall's like right across. So we got two wheelchairs. Grandma, unfortunately, is wheelchair bound. Pops, Grandpa, he is not wheelchair bound, but he's pretty slow, so we brought him in a wheelchair. And it was a lot of fun. We got out there. I even bought some magic cards and stuff. Oh, good. I bought some cool magic cards, but we brought them out. We brought some like socks for them and stuff. It was pretty cute. And then we ended up playing a little bit of pool. There's Pops right there, and we did a 2v2 battle. We actually ended up playing like a few games of pool. And Pops, he ended up winning the first game against me too. I totally didn't let him win. But yeah, so. No, he was actually pretty good. I was pretty impressed. He's almost 90 years old and he's out here, been through like so many like heart surgeries and like all this kind of craziness. Anyways, he was doing pretty good and we ended up playing like a bunch of pool together, which was a lot of fun. Then we went out, of course, for like, meals and stuff, and we had to call in the big truck for Grandma so she could get in there, wheelchair accessible, all that kind of stuff. So we could go out for some dinner and sharing some meals and stuff together. There we go. There's my uncle, grandma, aunt, cousin, grandpa, and there's me. Some good old French toast and stuff. Just spending a bunch of time together, finding those memories, right? Again, they're getting older. They're getting older, and to be honest, over the last 5 years, my grandma and grandpa both struggled quite a bit. So this is also one reason why it was nice I moved out west. I'm not super close, right? Like I'm over here in Nelson and they're over here in Saskatoon. It's still a decent drive, but it's way closer than if I was out east. And I can still make these trips. So they haven't been doing the greatest over the last 5 years. So I reached out to my aunt and uncle. I was like, hey, can we make a trip out to see them? And we ended up spending 2 days with them. It was only 2 days because, my cousin works and stuff, and we didn't want it to be too long. Perfect amount. So we traveled 2 days, and then we visited for 2 days, and then we traveled back after 2 days. But it was also really funny because my grandpa, he was kind of, we were kind of making, some jokes and stuff of him, teasing him quite a bit because he would keep falling asleep in his chair. And when we went out to the mall, we actually found this amazing shirt that said, "Born to sleep, forced to work." And we immediately pulled it out. We're like, "Pops, this is for you. This was made for you." Because the whole time, we'd be over visiting, and he'd just be in his chair, and he'd be visiting too, but occasionally he would just... and he would always fall asleep like this, just his mouth open like... he wouldn't even snore. It wasn't even because he's making noise. It was just really funny because he would... Oh, no. Yeah. So anyways. Then, after some visiting, after playing some cards, after washing their windows and stuff, after spending a bunch of time just hanging out, eating good meals and stuff, trying to make sure that they're okay, teasing him about him falling asleep on the chair. Dude, someday I'm gonna look like this too. We ended up heading back, and it was another 7 hours back to Calgary, and then the next day it was another 7 hours back to Nelson. So it was a lot of driving. It was a lot of driving. It was a lot of traveling. But and it was a lot of visiting with family, but it was worth it. It was worth it. It was a lot of fun. Yo, Toronto, good to see you. Tiger, how you doing? Tibble, thanks for popping on in, you damn beauties. Boodle, how you doing, Boodle? Grandpa seeing shirt. Oh, not again. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it was so funny. When we saw this, we were like, oh, it's perfect. Because again, we got so many pictures of him lying in his chair, just like snoozing randomly like that. It was great, man. It was freaking great. I'm not into Magic. Final Fantasy set looks super cool. Yeah, it's selling out like crazy, man. It's selling out like insane amounts. Traveling for days, dimensions are so wild for me. Longest was the 6 hours inside Germany for you, Tiger. Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking to my friend, like, Proto and stuff, and he lives in England, and he's never been to, like, the northern parts of England. And I was like, why not? He's like, well, it's like a 6-hour drive. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? That's it? 6 hours! I drove across all of Canada last year. I was making 6-hour drives, like, every second day, man. Yeah. I don't know. I don't mind it. I like the drives. It's beautiful. This drive from Nelson down here and across, just like through all the mountains and stuff, is gorgeous. It's one of the nicest drives probably in like the country, man. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spot. Going through all the mountains, going through the rivers, driving on the sides of things, seeing just the gorgeous, beautiful landscape I get to live in. It's amazing. And I can just throw in some podcasts and listen to some stuff and brainstorm some ideas for like streaming and content creation stuff or just life things or whatever it is. So I honestly don't mind the drives. I really don't mind the drives. It's kind of fun. That being said, this drive sucked though. Driving from Calgary to Saskatoon, there's like nothing to see along the way. There's Drumheller, which is kind of cool. That's where the dinosaurs come from. Where there's a whole lot of like dinosaur dig sites and stuff, and the landscape is kind of cool because you can see all the different sediments and like hundreds of thousands of years worth of layers and stuff, and the rock is really cool. But then it's like flat for like 5 hours. You're like, well, okay, all right, yeah, a super straight ass highway all the way to Saskatoon. That, yeah, like driving 7 hours to Calgary is not bad, but then another 7 hours to Saskatoon, that's the worst one. That was like, fortunately, my uncle was driving and my aunt was driving, so yeah, we were kind of taking turns. Long drives aren't that bad with good scenery, totally. And again, like if throwing on a good podcast or something like that, throwing on a good playlist, it makes it go by pretty quick. It's definitely long. Like, I don't know, like 6 hours, you definitely feel it, for sure. 7 hours, you definitely feel it. If it's like 3 hours, 4 hours, it's like, okay, we can do this one stretch, it's not too bad. But yeah, I drove 7 hours, one shot it all the way to Calgary. Yo, Cyber Brother Man! Darn guys got me addicted to this game. Yo, really? Haven't even played Elden Ring yet? Dude, it's so much fun. I've been playing Nightreign every night ever since I got back. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Nightreign. Nightreign's been a lot of fun, man. Come to the UK and explore so many nice places, Boodle. I would love to go to the UK. I would absolutely love to go to the UK. I've landed in the UK just as the airport. I've gone to Ireland before, but I've never actually been to like England before. And I've never been to Scotland. But I'd love to come visit. I got a good friend. Actually got a few good friends here in England, so I think it would be a good excuse for going seeing everybody. Dinosaurs in Canada! We got some of the best, peakest dinosaurs in all the world here in Canada, yeah. It's kind of crazy. We like, Canada has some of the best like fossils that have ever come out of the ground. I was saving it for certain things, if you know what I mean. In love with Liza P. Dude, nice. Are you gonna play the DLC? I got my playthrough, actually. I gotta upload that playthrough to the Let's Play channel. And yeah, I really want to try out the DLC. Dive bomb down to Anchorage from Fairbanks on the weekends, nice. IRLs from America, so vast in valleys. Yeah, again, this drive here from Nelson all the way to Calgary is just freaking amazing. Let's see if we can spot. Where is it? Let's see if we can find a good spot. Okay, this is one place called Fernie. Where's Fernie? Fernie is... where's Fernie? Here's Fernie. Okay. We can do the little drop down thing. Check this out. This is the drive. Oh, that's like the worst picture I could have chosen. Okay, maybe like right here then? Let's try this. Dude, what the heck? Everything, all the mounds are covered. I just want like a nice open area. Maybe this one? Oh, it's in the snow. But yeah, this is crazy ass mounds here. What the heck? Why is it being weird like that though? Maybe this one? Dude, I keep, what the freaking, there's trees everywhere. Why are there trees? I swear it's gorgeous, I swear. Dude, freaking trees everywhere blocking. Why do you even take a picture when everything's covered with the trees? What the heck? Whatever. You see there's mountains. There's clearly mountains. It's very gorgeous. You're driving through here, through this valley, and it looks like you're in freaking Jurassic Park or like Lord of the Rings or something like that. It's absolutely stunning. It's amazing here. But goddamn it, I would just want like a good pic. Why can't people take good pictures? Dude, the sun's right there. Why you take a picture with the sun? This is a DQ apparently. What the heck? Whatever. Apparently I can't get a good shot. It's gorgeous. There's a ton of crazy ass mountains. You're driving through these ranges and you're like, wow, this is amazing. Yeah, you got like the mountains in the distance. You got the rivers and stuff down below. This snow-capped mountains in the distance. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's really, really nice. It's really cool. Yo, Dacking, brother man, what's happening, dude? Cheese is cool back. You damn freaking right, dude. What'd you think? All right, what'd you think? All the Summer Game Fest, Xbox, PlayStation, all that stuff, brother man. What'd you guys think? Anybody watch that stuff? You gonna play the DLC? Nice. Watching you writing the script for Liza P. Author's perspective. Oh, author's perspective. I like that. That's an interesting. Oh, you gonna make that some content? I like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Always wondered, is Canadian food good? Don't think I know any Canadian food. Well, okay, what's the best one? I mean, there's like the classic, there's like poutine, which is absolutely amazing. It's like cheese, curds on top of fries with gravy, which is so delicious. But the best thing about Canadian food, honestly, being here in Canada, is like, we have food from all over the world. Canada is one of the most multicultural, like, I was gonna say countries. No, it is a country. What am I talking about? I was gonna say city, but I was like, Canada's not a city. Well, it might be, I don't know. Anyways, it's one of the most multicultural countries in the entire world, which means we have people from all over the place that immigrate to here from many different generations. So for example, like Ottawa has like a ton of great shawarma. We have a ton of great sushi. We have a ton of great like Indian food. We have a ton of great like Vietnamese and pho stuff. We have lots of good like French cuisine in and around like Quebec and everything. We have like a lot of like German, you know, your potatoes and your friggin' like shepherd's pie and all that stuff, man. So fortunately with Canada, we just have like the variety. Like in terms of like specific Canadian dishes, I mean, there's like poutine and like all dressed chips in ketchup chips and like maple syrup and lots of things with maple syrup. Actually, a lot of time I met a lot of like, you know, people traveling Canada from different countries around the world when I was on my trip across Canada, and everybody loved the maple syrup, whatever it was, cookies, candies, this thing infused with maple syrup. Everybody was making maple syrup things or loved the maple syrup stuff. So, I mean, that's a big one too. Cheese curds, yeah, so good, so dang good. I think from the showcases, there was quite a bit from the showcases. I didn't watch all the showcases, but I did watch most of them. MCR fan, brother man, thanks for grabbing a seat. Dude, how'd the move go? How'd the move go, brother man? Snack! Oh, I was watching you play some Dune. What do you think of the Dune snack, brother man? Yo, go follow up snack. Legendary, brother man. Big lurker over there. Canada's a city. I mean, it could be. Same for that PS5 Pro. Xbox One, from your perspective, I think Xbox probably had the best, but I honestly this year, Dacking, I was a little underwhelmed. I think there was definitely some solid stuff, but nothing really super excited me. This is the first time we didn't stream the Summer Game Fest and Xbox Showcase and PlayStation, E3 stuff this year since I kind of started streaming back in 2015. I guess the first year I did was 2016. Anyways, it's the first time in like 9 years I didn't stream the showcases. And to be honest, I don't think we really missed a whole lot. Most of them were kind of like, alright. I wasn't particularly excited about a whole lot of stuff. I think there was a lot of cool things. And I got excited about stuff that other people were getting excited about, like the freaking Marvel Tokon fighting game or whatever it was that was kind of crazy at the end of the PlayStation Direct. Call of Duty being like the final thing at Xbox was kind of like, yeah. Xbox did show off a couple cool things. But yeah, I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot that I was like super jazzed about, to be honest. It was like fine, but nothing like, whoa, I wish I was live for this. Other than them kind of like continuing to tease Silksong, I guess, right? Fish and chips in Canada. Oh yeah, baby, we got fish and chips freaking everywhere. Excited for a certain game called Resident Evil 9. True. That was the big one from the Summer Game Fest, right? I'm super excited about it for sure. I don't know too much about it, but the trailer looked pretty sweet, and I definitely like the Resident Evil stuff. The Wizard is here. Having a blast with it. Let's freaking go. See the Oilers come back last night? No. What? Okay. I did watch the first 3 games while I was traveling with, actually the first game was with my dad, and then the next 2 were with my cousin and my uncle. No. What's the series out right now? I don't really watch hockey. Don't tell anybody in Canada. Otherwise, they'll kick me out of the country. But yeah, I didn't really watch a whole lot. Discord when you are, Squills. All right, sounds good. Give me 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Looking forward to Silent Hill F. Expand. Yeah, Silent Hill F did look cool. They also announced Silent Hill Remake, the OG Silent Hill Remake, for something for Fable and Xbox Showcase. Yeah, no Fable, no Perfect Dark, no Forza, no Halo, not a whole lot of really Gears. I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with the Xbox Showcase. I thought it was solid. I'd probably give it like a 6.5. I think that's what I gave it. I didn't even watch all of Summer Game Fest. I asked a few friends, and people were like, yeah, it was kind of boring. There was a couple cool things. And the PlayStation Showcase was also really solid. I gave that one like a 7. Even though there wasn't a whole lot in it for me personally that I was super excited about, there was still quite a bit of like cool announcements and stuff, so I'd probably still give it like a 7. So yeah, I give this year like a 6.5-ish, probably out of 10 for everything all. You officially moved in, brother man. Actually went to my mom's today to get my old game collection. Set up a new bookcase. Let's go! Glad it went well, brother man. I know you're stressing out about that. Good shit. Surprised we got the Bond game. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool, but I'm not a biggest fan of it being like young James Bond. I don't know. It's not really my vibe, to be honest. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more of a mature James Bond game. This one looks kind of like silly, almost like Uncharted, but even younger Uncharted kind of stuff. I don't know. I can't remember the devs team name, but they make the Hitman games. And they do a really good job. They do a really, really good job. But I've never really played them. And I don't know, James Bond is sweet. I really like James Bond as an IP, but I don't know. It just didn't really do too much for me. It didn't look particularly bad. It's just not the vibe I was hoping for a James Bond game. Neo 3! Yo, same with Sheriff. Sheriff was super pumped on Neo 3. He was convinced they were never making another Neo game. Hitman is coming to the Bond game, which I found is really fun. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Silent Hill Remake is pretty hyped too. I still gotta play Silent Hill 2 Remake. That came out last year, right? I think so. Last year? Yeah, we gotta play that one still. We should do some Scream streams for that one. Yeah. Yeah, I heard it's really good. I was tentative on that one. Like when we were first seeing previews and seeing what it was like, I was like, is it really gonna be that good? Is it like, it looks a little rough. But it apparently came out and apparently it was really good. So we definitely gotta play it at some point. PC performance was blah, yeah, lots of stutters. It was also made by Blooper, and Blooper had a spotty track record, to be honest, so, yeah. The retro gaming market in 2 weeks again. Hunt down original copies of Resident Evil Silent Hill, nice. Nice. Yeah, Resident Evil 9, I'm pretty stoked on. I think that's definitely a pretty big one. They also announced Code Vein 2. They announced friggin' another Planet of Lana thing too. I don't know, there was a lot of like cool stuff. Honestly, I think that was probably what I was most excited about. Is like some of the weirder ones and some of the ones that were more like in the AA space. Like not a lot of the AAA stuff really excited me. I feel like this year, especially with like Liza P DLC, with the Nightreign, with Expedition 33, with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, like there's been a lot of great AA games that have come out this year that have kind of like taken everything by storm. And I think that's good, that's healthy for the industry, especially with all this like talk of freaking everything becoming $80 US is insane. Did you guys hear that freaking Outer Wilds 2 is $80? That's crazy to me. Dude, how are they gonna do that? How are they gonna justify $80 for the Outer Wilds 2? Because that was also their standalone Xbox Direct. This is their big game this year, is Outer Wilds 2. Well, they also put out other big games like Oblivion Remake and stuff, but when I saw that there was Outer Wilds 2 was like the direct showcase thing after, I was like, either they're super, super, super confident in the Outer Worlds 2, or they just don't have anything else to fill that slot this year. And I really feel like it was kind of the latter. Not to say Outer Worlds 2 looks bad. It just, I don't know, it looks like more Outer Wilds, which was fun, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and it's also $80. And I'm just really conflicted by this whole thing of every game becoming $80, except for the best ones this year, which again, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, freaking Nightreign, Expedition 33, Liza P DLC, like, you know, what the heck is going on, man? All these games, and then Mario Kart World came out, it was $80, and people are saying it's pretty solid, but like, not necessarily like $80 solid? I don't know, man. And the Switch 2, did anybody end up getting the Switch 2? Anybody in chat end up grabbing a Switch 2? Was it Best Buy and Cyberpunk for Switch 2 is $100? Yeah, dude, it's crazy, Felicia. It's like $100 Canadian plus tax, so you know you're paying like $120 for Cyberpunk on the Switch 2. Yeah, man, it's just, I don't know. Apparently the Switch 2 is the fastest selling console in history as well, which I'm gonna preface that by saying, like, look, the Switch 1 was the second best selling console of all time, and there's a lot of scalpers and a lot of Nintendo enthusiasts out there. But I think as much as it's gonna sell really well at the beginning, it's gonna taper off really quick because people are not gonna be able to find them and not gonna be able to afford them. So, and there's only one real system seller for the Nintendo Switch 2 this year, which is Mario Kart, which is a big one. But that's kind of it. Like DK, yeah, DK's pretty sweet. Metro Prime, which is also coming out on the normal Switch, but also looks cool. And I guess the other big thing is, like, you get to play all your Switch 1 games upgraded, but you also have to pay money for it. So, I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see after the holiday this year, like, how well the Switch 2 is going to do. Yeah, I'm really interested, because I don't know anyone actually that bought a Switch 2 yet. Like, personally. Not getting Switch 2 unless Odyssey 2 is announced. 400 plus pounds in the UK would not bother unless the Switch 2 was cheap. Yeah, not touching that. Expedition 33, Stellar Blade, Liza P DLC. Damn right, Dacker, brother, man. Not be purchasing Nintendo Switch 2. Way less powerful console for the same price as PS5. They're tripping, yeah. Love the AA studios. Yeah, me too, Cameron. I feel like that's the sweet spot. Like, indies are great, but there's so many indies, and it's a very unlikely thing for it to kind of take off and become big. I feel like the AAA industry is just like a big bubble, with them spending hundreds of millions of dollars on things that are not super successful, chasing trends from 6 years ago when they initially were like thinking about making this game. AA Studio, you can make a game in like 3 years, you can come out with a moderate budget, and if it's super fun and solid, people are gonna pick it up and play it and talk about it, right? We keep seeing that. We keep seeing that, right? An eventual Switch 2 OLED? Yeah, maybe. Buy a PS5 for 365 pounds. Yeah, that's crazy. So the Switch 2 is more than a PS5 right now. Save money for a 4K TV, PS5 Pro, probably high-end gaming laptop. Damn, Dak, dude, where do you get all this money? I'm like stressing out about money and being like, can I even afford to buy the next video game? My man over here buying 4K TVs, PS5 Pros. Saving helps! Oh, I've been saving. I just spent a lot of money on my trip last year. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on my trip. I'm trying to do all like the catching up on taxes and trying to get like insurance for the car and everything too. I'm like, whoa, man. All right. Anyways, we're gonna buckle down and try and make the stream thing happen again. See if we can do that in the YouTube stuff. See if we can. Actually, I also have a ton of merch. We gotta sell this merch, man. I've been trying to brainstorm how I want to sell this merch because I have a ton of dice, custom-made Cheese Whiz and soon TM merch dice, like D20s and D6s and stuff. I gotta sell that, man. I got hundreds of dice, and you guys gotta buy them. But we gotta figure out. I was researching like where I should sell them, like what kind of storefront should I make my own? Should I sell it through Etsy? Should I do this? Or how much are they gonna take a cut? Like, you know, and sending it out and mailing it out and stuff as well. Like how much a mailing is gonna cost? It's quite a bit to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, say he's ready to call. All right, sounds good. Let's get in a call with Squills. Well, let's do it. Bop bop bop. Hi, yes, hello. Who the heck is this guy?
Are you in good hands?
I was hoping. I was waiting for that. I was like, is he gonna do the thing? And then he did the thing. Yay, monkey clap.
Close your channel because there's two of you.
Oh. Sorry, what? What? Hello?
There we go. Okay, we're good. No, I could hear you twice. It was kind of confusing because it would echo, and you were open on more than one time. Apparently.
Oh, you're listening to my stream as well? As well
Twice.
as the Discord? Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so 3 of
wow. Really boosting up my viewer numbers there, buddy.
you. Yeah, they now know the operation.
Uh-oh, they're gonna cut down my percentage. All right, so you're live?
I'm going to right now, just waiting for you to be ready.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's get her done. So, for context for chat, we saved the final boss, okay, in Nightreign to play it together. Although, apparently, Squill, you played it once or twice?
Probably a handful of times at this point.
Handful of times? Okay, but you haven't beat him yet.
Yep. No, I haven't beat him.
All right, so there we go. We're gonna beat the final boss today together. Let's do it.
Cool. And then as far as the other ones go, if there's some time, we should rerun the other ones too.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I like all the bosses, to be honest. I've killed all the bosses multiple times just because I've been like, well, I'm saving the final boss to beat it with Squills. But yeah, we'll rerun a whole bunch of stuff, man. This game is just so much fun. It's so addicting. And I just want to like keep playing different characters, beating different things, trying different runs, trying different builds. Yeah, man, this game is a lot of fun.
I concur. I agree. Yeah, it's good. It's better than I thought it would be. And I think that the updates they're going to bring will change the problems most people would have that are actually, you know, pretty constructive criticisms of it.
Yeah. Yeah, did you see the updates?
My question's more of... you told me about some of them.
Yeah. So they're gonna add more stuff to the bosses. So people are theorizing there's a third phase for each boss because of the music. They were able to like dig through the files, and so there might be a third phase for each boss, which would be kind of crazy. They said basically enhanced Nightreign boss fights or whatever. They're also gonna add duo queue, and they're gonna add a whole bunch of quality of life things. So I'm super stoked on that. And apparently it's happening this month, is what they were saying.
Pretty soon.
Soon.
Yeah. Unconventional plug. Say, there's been quite a few updates for games. I wonder where you could go to check out all of the new ones coming out.
Oh, I have a button for that one. SoonTM.com. Your calendar for gaming.
Damn.
Oh no. The reason the Switch 1 sold so well is
because
it was
you need to get on the actual game, because I tried to invite you and it did not work.
Alright, I'll boot up the game.
It's okay, you have 3 minutes. There's an ad running for the intro for mine, so you got until the ad's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's boot this up. Oh, what the heck?
sent you an invite for the stream together too.
Alrighty. Let's see if we got this. We did. We did get this. Alright, we in there.
Oh, I think, do I have to open it up? No, wait, you accepted it, right?
Yeah, I accepted it. Yeah, it should be in there.
It didn't change on my screen, unfortunately.
Uh-oh, is it breaking
Oh, wait,
again?
here we go. Wait. There we go.
Very good.
They should make like an archstone carving. It says parry good as soon as you parry somebody.
Very good.
Parry good, yeah.
Very good.
Or there's a giant in the game that just has that as dialogue when he sees you parry.
We need to make that a mod now. Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Yeah. It's like, did you know that you could actually parry Yorm? It's like, if you go and parry Yorm and his left hand's on the ground at the same time, he'll have some dialogue saying, parry good. Follow for more tips and tricks.
Good. Actually, okay, you still running ads? I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick.
Yeah, you have some time. You got 45 seconds.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Ota. The first time I fought the Equilibrious Beast on day 1.
Tharoki, thank you for the
blue
76 months.
That
Welcome
jumped
back,
around
man.
the screen and attacked with
Thank you
blue
for using your Prime
sigils.
sub. How's everybody doing?
Whoa. That's kind of
It's good to see
crazy,
you guys.
Merlin.
I have a very quick
No.
favor to ask of you. So I am
never
going
seen the blue
to
guy.
turn off the audio for the desktop, for the computer.
Are you muted?
And I want you guys to tell me if you can hear the game audio, like the music playing.
You muted.
Yep. I muted?
Yeah, that's what chat's saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Dothraki, dude, thank you so much for the 76 months. Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing good. I was actually asking you guys to help me for a second. Let me know if you can hear the audio playing from the music from the game right now. So if you just hear me, then just mention that it's just the mic. But if you hear the game music and these sounds.
Oh, happy gamer, you beauty.
Me, but no game. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Long story short, just trying to record with a different mixer setup in terms of like how I do the tracks for everything. So that's good. Just want to make sure that you guys didn't hear the game sound. Now you should be able to. And I think we're good to go.
Sick. Let's go, baby. Are we bringing in a third?
Yeah, if anybody wants to jump in that's in chat right now, if you guys want to join, we can make a password. Or if you have anybody in mind that you want to shoehorn in here as well.
Ooh. Ooh. We're going for number 3. Alright, so which class you thinking? We're going for the final boss first, right? Or are we going to warm up with something else?
We can just go for the final one right away, for sure.
All right, I'm warmed up. I played a whole bunch last night. Dude, this game is not addicting
Also,
whatsoever.
Mac was saying that he's doing the bosses in order as well, and that he couldn't find people to beat Equilibrious Beast with. I feel you on that, dude. Sometimes it's hard to connect to people on this one. Like, I've had times where I'm waiting for a while.
Yeah, it definitely does. The matchmaking is a little wonky, but it's especially wonky if you're doing a remembrance quest. I don't know why, but it makes it really hard to queue with other people if you're doing one of your remembrance quests in like a match or something like that. And you can like wait for like half an hour before you actually find anybody. It's kind of crazy.
Right. Can hear
Doing
the game
good,
now.
Brent.
Perfect. Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah, basically I'm just trying to separate the tracks and have them numbered where on the actual recording file I can have just the game audio as a second copy, as well as the audio tethered to the mic, as well as the mic separated from everything. Basically every single source glued together, and then every single source separated by themselves, all in a list of tracks is the idea. So one that I didn't have was the game audio by itself for some reason, but with OBS's update it's working. Also, okay, yeah, we can find a third person. Dothraki wanted to join if no one else is around. So, what's the password? Cheese12?
Do you want to host this one? You invite me?
Yep. Yeah, I can do that. Says you're offline still.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'll invite you. Inviting members, Squillakilla. Inviting members, Dothraki. We're getting the 3 squad together, baby.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play Wilder.
Oh, you're going Wilder this time? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't seen you play a lot of Wilder. Interesting. Okay.
I just got disconnected again.
From...
So it tried to join you and then it failed.
Oh, Dothraki's in here. Weird. Okay. Let's try this again.
I think I could join from here. Let's see.
Just send you another invite.
Starting an online... Oh, sorry, offline mode. Interesting. Okay.
Uh-oh. Something going on?
I guess so, yeah.
The things are breaking. What
Apparently.
do we do?
Okay, I'm gonna take the password off. Wait, you have the same password, right?
No. As long as I invite you, you should be fine.
Okay, no password. Multiplayer on. Let me restart. We'll do desktop. Do you want to major an archer? For the last guy, it doesn't really matter in my opinion. What I have noticed, he's resistant to pretty much every single thing I've tried on him. Poison, rot, bleed, all that stuff. Which might just be because I didn't do enough of it, but he's definitely highly resistant to all that stuff. And any type of character I used on him didn't make a difference at all. Ironically. So, I don't think it matters. Whatever you're the most comfortable with, whatever you think you'd have the best chance of actually surviving with would be good for the final dude. Yeah, for me, like for Wilder, I haven't played him on stream at all as far as I can remember. And I also didn't really like him as a character that much. So I played him solo a little bit. And I played him with some other people offline as well. And he's pretty good. Might actually be better than a lot of other characters too. Okay, waiting to join team session is what it says.
Dothraki's in here. Weird. You want me to send you another invite?
No. I think it's good.
Oh, it worked. It did the thing. A cheat sheet! Ooh. Yeah, so the weakness of this boss... The final night aspect. Beyond the boundless night there lies a hazy figure of a person. That is the night's origin, and the enemy to the world. The sign shall reveal where the footprints of the Dothraki live, and the primordial night lord of the Squillakilla. If his hood was purple, then he is the dealer of all the McDonald's and all the night realms. He's weak to Holy.
Weak to holy, okay. You have a cheat sheet, Dothraki? Dude, send me that, yes. I'll take all the cheat sheets on this game.
Oh, cheater.
Yep, that's why we're getting kicked.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yep.
Basil, have a good day. Enjoy the fun day. All right, baby. Let's rock and roll. Let's beat that final boss, Squills. Dude, I'm so pumped. I've been waiting so long to fight
Me
this
too,
guy.
man.
I haven't even seen him yet.
Oh, you haven't even tried it, have you?
No, I haven't even tried.
Oh.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting to do it with you, brother man. Saving the
Oh,
best
man.
for last. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess just for like a very quick run by on the background with my experience on the game so far, guys, I have played quite a bit of it, but I have recorded quite a bit sporadically off stream. Took a little bit of a break for streaming because I have some stuff in my real life, my personal life going on. Getting ready for the process of moving, I had to find a place, travel a little bit to go see them, deal with all the stuff that they need on standby to make sure that I'm around for the phone calls and everything. And there's some other stuff going on too that I got done behind the scenes, but I did play quite a bit. I do have a lot of stuff recorded, so I haven't killed this guy, but I have attempts on him that were good.
Nice.
We're gonna hope that that actually matters on this part. So we're going behind us.
Well, I'm killing this small camp first so we can get a level.
Okay, sounds good. And then no one spawned in with an Everjail key, I'm assuming.
No. Oh,
Okay.
network connection?
Did you get that?
Yeah, it just kicked me.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Are you guys still playing?
Dothraki seems to be moving. Yeah, try to rejoin, see.
Yeah. Also, Sheriff, good to see you. Splash pad with the kids. Ooh.
Oh, I got it too.
Yeah, it completely kicked me out.
Interesting.
Okay. I don't know, Dothraki, are you still in the game? That was really
What happens
weird.
if two people get kicked?
Everyone got kicked? Okay. Let's try this again. Well, at least that happened like
Okay, wait,
right
do you want
away.
Dothraki to be the leader?
It's okay. I just sent the invites. Let's try it again.
Okay. Let me see if I can just click join from here. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. It's already on.
Weird.
Severely unstable, so I couldn't keep the server up. Interesting. You want to do a check and see? Because I'd guess mine, just because I had the DC beforehand, right?
Yeah, maybe. Let's try another one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, exactly. Speed. Way better to have it happen right now at the very beginning of a run than like right before the final boss. Is that a Vile, brother man? What's happening, Vile? Thanks for grabbing the seat. How's your beautiful butt doing? Hi, yes, hello. Have you been playing this game at all? You been checking this one out?
Strolled through Elden Ring Nightreign like it was a Sunday hike. Dude, you don't know what my Sunday hikes are looking like, Cypher. My Sunday hikes they're not a breeze. No, it doesn't matter what day it is. Definitely not a stroll.
Yeah.
No
same
rage,
here. I
no
live on a
panic, just
mountain.
calm. Yeah, I'm gonna say yours are probably more extreme than any of the ones I've experienced over here, at least. Oh, also, my bad, guys. Just checking the connection to make sure everything was good. All right. Well, now that we got the cheats loaded, now that we've completely bugged out every single boss and enemy and made every single item that's good drop right away in order from best to worst.
Yep. Now it's gonna be easy.
Yep.
First try.
I should have moved in with cheese. That would be a really big move, dude. To get
Yeah.
all my stuff over across the country completely. Yeah, I already had some
Yeah.
tentative plans for that to go into like the mid of Canada, like around Alberta. Dude, it's a lot. Like I had everything priced out. It's pretty insane. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit for you guys.
Okay.
I think it was roughly right here before.
This one looks a little bit crazier. I think we're going here maybe. Kill this little camp. All right. Yeah. Then let's go level up and let's go hit up blue. Blue. I appreciate Dothraki. Cheat. Nice. Yeah, there's so much depth to this game, and like how all the items scale and how much like points you get per level with different characters and max level and stuff. It's actually there's a ton of depth with it all. It's kind of cool.
The only time you hike is when you hike your foot up someone's butt. That sounds very eventful in a different way.
We're killing the final boss today. We're killing the final boss today. We're killing the final boss today. So don't get in.
Do you know
our
how many
way.
times this guy's heard that?
What?
The golden? He's probably heard that every single time. He's like, oh man, this person thinks he's actually making it to the end. Once again.
All right, let's see.
I can't
Is
hit
there a
these guys.
key? Oh, there is one key. 2 keys. Okay, we got 2 keys. Let's do it right
Sweet.
here.
Try to make sure
Blue.
the grace is active so you can level again. All right, blue Evergel right now.
Yep.
Okay. And then we could do a tunnel right behind it immediately.
All right, I got 2 keys, so we can do 2 Everjails eventually.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Let's get some money. Let's get some money. Whoa. Blast him. And one down, one to go.
I can't believe I missed that. Damn.
Oh, did you ult
Crazy.
him? No.
I did, but I missed him. Yep. All good.
Whoa!
He's
Holy
sliding everywhere,
poop.
dude. Do you see that?
I know.
Was he sliding on your screen or actually running?
He was sliding around. He was doing some weird stuff. Okay, you want to go in the caves?
Yeah, let's do that. We're already here. And then it'll exit, it looks like, on the side where the fort is with the int symbol here. If we exit it. Up to you guys, though. If you think that the Madness Camp would be a better direction, we could do that, too.
I totally missed the entrance.
Did you go to the other part of it? Where'd
No,
you,
I'm
where'd you end up
following you
going?
guys.
Oh, okay. I think to exit here we have to... Oh no, we go down. Or is it right there? No, it's right here. Yeah, and then if we go and hit this fort up, we have the church on the way. We could probably do both right now if we're quick.
Okay.
It's a spirit spring right in front of me.
Okay, and he's weak to holy. I do not see any holy camps.
So maybe day 2 we find something like that that has
There's
the
a big old
items.
Loretta. Okay.
To recommend Nightreign over Elden Ring? No, I would definitely recommend regular Elden Ring over this, just in terms of how much content you're going to get out of the game and playtime. But it depends, though. Like, I would recommend this over regular Nightreign on occasion if you're somebody that likes arcadey gameplay. That's a lot more quick and kind of like formatted where you do rounds rather than have like a save file with a person that continues to have like a build that you're making. So it depends on what kind of games you like.
Oh, sweet! Free loot! That is holy damage.
Alright, I guess we're going church over here.
Yeah, let's go church real quick. Zoom, zoom, zoom!
Just gonna use this Spear of Spring to kind of speed it up a little bit. Which probably did about the same as what you guys did. I always think that I'm onto some sort of amazing play by doing that, and it's like everyone else is running at the exact same pace.
Yeah.
Also, there's a Royal Revenant right here where I am if we want to do the Roamer on the way back.
Okay.
Just gonna leave the pin there, and then you guys can pin everything else just because it's pretty easy to kill.
Church, 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 church.
Yeah, you guys made it faster. Same bosses as Elden Ring. There is a lot of bosses in this game that are in Elden Ring, but there's some that are in the other games too. Like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, you're not going to get as much content out of this game, in my opinion. You might be able to play it for longer than somebody would typically want to play regular Elden Ring. It just depends on a lot of factors of, like, do you like the typical games they make? Have you played one of them before? What other stuff are you into?
Yeah, they're both very different games. For very different, like, audiences, I'd say.
There's definitely overlap, too. Just,
yeah.
I think you have 3 major categories: people that haven't played either kind of game, and then people that like this because it's like familiar enough, and the ones that just like it for what it is, you know. It's like the 3 different types of people that would get into it.
One down, one to go.
Oh my god.
Going up!
Oh, punk. Of course this doesn't bleed, so the Flamberge probably sucks here.
Kill it dead! There we go. Alright, next, we might as well hit this. I also have another key. Alrighty, baby. Let's go. Should be a jumpy thing around here, I think. Maybe it is.
So we can do rooftop to this one right away.
Yep.
Oh, until you almost miss. Dude, are you serious? That's incredible.
Did you miss?
Dude,
Oh,
I flew
no!
a little too high over. I forgot it takes some time to dismount on those. I haven't used one for a long time, to be fair. I don't use those that often, so I can't believe that, though. I'll make it to the top, and you guys already have everything done, so I'm just gonna kill these guys down here.
Okay. Killing more stuff. Next, we could go to the jail, because I got another key.
What shifting events? I've gotten Scarlet Woods, the crater, the mountaintops, and then I don't know if the capital thing at the end of the one map is a event or not. I'm not sure. But quite a few. I think I've seen all of them at this point. And some other random events. Okay, Duelist is pretty easy.
Yeah.
He can be backstabbed as well.
Yeah, or he could just be completely eviscerated.
Be pulverized. Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then there's a scarab right here underneath this
yeah,
thing usually.
And it could
Could
be
go to the...
roaming. Yeah, let's go get this
Okay, I got
Trish real
Bolt Drake,
quick.
so lightning resistance.
That's good.
Oh, Church is on the hill.
Yeah, gotta go up. See if there's a roaming. I don't see one. Row me, boy.
World is smaller in Nightreign. Oh yeah, this is like a single map. It's not actually a world if you think of playing through a game. It's just a map that you do rounds on. So it's very arcadey. It's not quite like a story that you begin and there's characters you talk to and you can save the game and continue. You literally just play rounds. Like a multiplayer game of some sort. Like all your progress is mainly just the skill you gain playing the game and then character skins, character unlocks, the modifications that you can make to them that you go into the game with, which are relics. And yeah, that's most of the...
Here.
Sorry?
Sorry, there's a roaming over here. Roaming boss.
Oh, okay. Are you green? No, you're blue, right?
I'm blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the last second stragglers really quick.
Tree Sentinel. We should probably
Yeah, Tree Sentinel's a little bit
later.
better. My favorite character, Yoke. I don't actually have a favorite character in this game, man. I don't know if I'd be able to ever pick one, to be fair. There's so many that are equal to me in terms of what they can do. And then in terms of like the style, I would say more than half of them I really enjoy their style. Destroyer, what's going on? Having server problems? Maybe? I'm not sure. We've had a little bit of problems, but nothing crazy yet. Sorry, what was that?
Did we beat this one here? I don't think so, right?
Which?
This little outpost.
Oh, the fort?
No. Alrighty. Let's see who we get. Also, Dothraki, I have 2 talismans that you probably want here. I'm gonna drop them on the ground. Alright, I'm gonna toss them on the ground next to this tree thing over here. Or, no, you know what? That's in the zone. Alright, I'll drop him here at your feet. I think you'll probably want both those. Big chunk.
Gargoyle, interesting. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad.
Ooh, a Gargi. Going up.
So I believe he can be rotted and poisoned. I don't know if anybody else has got poison here.
I do have rot.
I have rot as well, yeah. We should do that.
Oh, he's going after Dothraki.
I wish you could target his leg, dude. It's so hard to see.
Yeah, I know, right? With the camera up there.
Jeez.
Blast him down, punk. Where the heck did you go, buddy? Get over here, punk. GG! There it is. Very, very good. I don't like any of those. Oh well.
I'm assuming you guys don't have blood loss.
No.
Anything. Yeah, I was going to say, damn, I had to take that one because I didn't really like the other options either.
There's still this
here
talisman.
now.
Improved magic attack power, impaired physical damage negation. I feel like, yeah, I'm not going to use that. Okay. Let's head over to this thing. Yeah.
Right here.
And there could be a roaming boss over here too. I see one. What is it? Oh, nice. That's gonna be an easy one. Okay. Yeah, let's do this little outpost and then we'll head to the roaming.
Alien, thank you for the 22 months. Welcome back, man. How are you doing? Oh, it's a cat again. That sucks, man. I hate these things.
Me too.
The small guys don't help either.
Get out of here, you big stupid cat. Alright, where's the next one? Down here. Hello there, friend. Would you like to go up? Dude, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't care. I like it. I'm good with
I
it.
don't
It's okay.
care.
I don't care. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, I got a holy weapon that actually is looking very good. Very, very good. It would probably be better for you, though. It's Gargoyle's Black Axe, so if you find a greatsword that has holy on it that's decent, we could trade.
Yeah, okay. Let's go do the roaming boss.
Okay.
I'm getting
One right
not
here.
so great drops, unfortunately.
I should level first. Where's the grace?
Oh, we want to do the big roaming boss first?
Well, we're level, what, 9 now? 9 range, so we can. Depends on what it is. Like, was that Tree Sentinel, or was this a different one?
Yeah, that was Tree Sentinel over there. I guess we can
Okay,
go
let's
try.
not do that.
Let's do it.
Tree Sentinel would be like a little bit of a time sink, I think, unless we're feeling really prepared.
Okay. Then let's just go this roaming boss, like right here.
Okay. Yeah, this one's Galika. Pretty easy.
Easy peasy.
Demi-human queen.
Yeah, baby.
I didn't want to chug. Dude, there we go.
Very good. Okay, give me something good. I guess we're going HP. Okay. I say we just go
Got
castle.
the tree spear as well. I'll take that.
Let's get some levels. Let's get some stuff at the castle.
Okay.
Heard a guy over here. Gonna grab this real quick. Magical damage negation.
Spell Drake, yeah, take that.
Alright, let's go up.
1 month to 7 years. That's incredible, man. Thank you so much for the insane reset, Rex. How have you been? How's everybody doing? Have you guys been enjoying the game? Alien, you're doing good. How's this game been, in my opinion? I've really enjoyed it to the point where, like, I was even telling you guys, I was a little bit busier with some other stuff going on, and I still found time to squeeze in just recording some here and there, even when I wasn't streaming, just most recently. And it's been some of the most fun I've had playing a game, man. Like, I wouldn't say, again, I could say it's better than regular Elden Ring. That'd be very tricky to compare them. They're very different. But I love it, though. I think it's good.
Yeah, me and School's been a little bit addicted to it.
Yeah, just a time. And then you had to go on a trip, so you weren't able to play it for some of the time that I got to either.
I know. And as soon as I got back, I immediately jumped back on. I was like, dude, I'm playing a whole bunch more. I need to play some more. All right, we're going down. Let's go.
There's that little blessing with the tree right beside, too, that we can get more runes with, I believe.
Yep. I think we're stronger. Okay, we're still in the zone. Let's clear this shit out.
Dothraki did the same thing. We turned down the wrong hallway in this part every time. Yes, it gets me.
Not Darth Vader.
Let's try this axe and see how it is. That does hit pretty hard, man.
Hey, not bad. Not bad. Ooh, I got a good holy weapon. Let's freaking go! Alright. That'll be good for the boss. Alright, let's go kill a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get a whole bunch of levels. Let's do it, boys! Let's do it.
And then does anybody have a silver foot for the chests?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. All right, let's go kill some big boys. Killing some giants. Oh, Dothraki drops him.
Dude, I'm trying to level up the weapon. What's going on there? Okay, there we go. Was not working for a second. Okay, it allows me to do the tree spear, which is holy. Should I? 185, 187, 124 with this one. Yeah, I'll probably go with tree spear. We'll do that. You guys want the giant first?
Yeah, we're killing the giants. We got a lot of time. We might as well.
Okay. So thinking maybe on the way down in case whatever's up there takes a while. Because we have to leave usually this way.
Yep. God, don't kill me. Alright, giant dead over here near me too. Let's go for this. Oh, Dothraki down. Uh-oh. I got you. Let's go for this one. Alright, you find another guy over here. Come to you, Squills. And we're going up! Honk. I'm stuck in the pillar. Oh, ow.
There's another magic giant?
Oh yeah, they snipe each other from like all over. It's across the way. Yeah, you can see him chucking his stuff all the way over here.
Crazy.
Speaking of which, let's go kill him.
I think should we get the guy at the top now? Just check and see what it is.
Okay. Do you know the secret way
Yeah,
to
just-
get up there? Like the fast way?
No.
Okay, follow me. Instead of going all the way in and around, you just jump up here.
Ah, I like that.
And you go this way, you jump up here, and oh, we're at the top.
Nice, dude.
Oh, draconic. Oh,
Speed.
okay.
And it's still Sentinel anyway, so you got cursed. Okay, he can be Scarlet Rotted, I believe, so we'll do that. That's pretty quick. Wow. Okay, I got the Thraki.
Okay,
Who's got aggro?
I got aggro.
Okay.
Nice. Murder him. He's rotted. All right, boys, let's murder him dead. Going up here, Kerchuk. Heal up. Yonk. Yonk. Yeah, crush him. Oh god. Stun him. Boom. GG! Not bad, man. Not
Nice,
bad.
man.
Fine. Legendary. It's a bow. Legendary bow. Those are poor
All right.
options. This guy.
String, what's up? How's it going, man?
All right, let's go
Also,
kill that other
CJ, how are you?
giant.
Welcome back. Other giant would be
Sorceries.
which direction?
Down here. We got time. It's chucking stuff
Hasn't
at
been hit
us.
on the ledge right here. Oh no. I fell all the way, dude.
No.
Oh my god. Although, is there hope? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh, there could be. No, there could be. There definitely is. The question is, am I needed at this point now?
Maybe.
I think so.
Is there anything else we could do along the way? Not that much.
Anyone need jar cannon?
No.
I don't think so.
All right. I got another level here. See if we can do another camp before we go. CJ, good to see you. How you doing, CJ? String Theory, good to see you too. Thanks for popping on in. We can do this quick enough. We probably can. We're pretty high level. Oh, there's the roaming. Okay.
Oh, it's another cat, I think.
Of course.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
it's
if this
too
one's
late.
worth it.
No, it's too late.
Just with how long they take anyways, right?
All right. Well, that's okay. Level 13 going into the second night boss. That's okay. We got this. We got this.
It's not too bad, but I would say the build side of things could be a bit better since we didn't get as many roaming bosses. That's why I was thinking, like, the castle's pretty cool, but those regular giants don't really give you anything that's like that valuable in trade if we're comparing the roaming guys.
It can. It definitely can. But yeah.
Oh, we had all these guys right here too. My controller disconnected for a second. I was like,
oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I want these guys.
Okay, it's not gonna be that great. Ooh. Knock her down. Very good.
Fire Giant Crusher right here. Not bad. Did you get rid of that?
No, that was off a dead body. One of those red dead body things. And crush him. Alright, let's see which of this boss is gonna be. Dancer! Oh shit. Okay, Squills. Time to no-hit this one.
I'll try my best.
Well, we're definitely doing some damage, that's for sure. Alright, you're about to go Beyblade.
So I think they made it where you can't actually stay underneath her in the phase transition now. That's what I noticed when I did this last time.
Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad.
Nice.
I think we got the damage. Ooh. Okay, I just became pretty tanky. That's pretty nice. Okay, I got 60k. How much is it? It's like 60. How much is it? I guess I can check this bonfire right here. Maybe we go get a few extra runes so we can get one more level.
Sure.
68. So we need 8,000 more. How much do you have?
I got 11,000, level 14. Probably need another like 70 to level or something. Let me just double check.
You're level
again.
14 already. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need 63 roughly to level.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not worth it for you, but if we could somehow get like 8k real quick, killing a few enemies. Oh, big slammer.
It would still be worth it to me for items. So I'm down. Yeah.
2 enemies.
What's nearby
That's
here,
actually
though?
not bad.
There's a camp like right. Oh, it's a merchant. Do you guys need a last second smithing stone for cheaper? Or does he sell them for the same as the end game now? It's 5,200. I think it's a little better.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting there.
Still can't use it for anything.
Getting there. Okay. Let me
Yeah, he's
go
got the
kill
warm
these
stones.
guys.
They're not too bad either.
Yeah, I have 2 warm stones.
Like his inventory's still a little bit better. Should kill Freya 4 times to get 1 million soul memory. Dude, if I have to kill Freya 4 times even in this game, when I'm trying to play Nightreign, oh god, that is not the vibe. That is not the way that you do Nightreign, in my opinion. It's a shame that they would even propose that you could kill Freya more than 1 time in this. I'm already tired of Freya. 2 more chests in the room, but you have to climb a wall on each side to find one. In the interior of the castle, the middle floor, Mac?
I got my level.
Like where the talismans are. Okay, I'm gonna have to look out for that next time. Thank you for telling me, dude.
All right. Got one extra level. Let's do it.
Best of luck. Oh man. Do you have a great sword at all that's good?
Me? Okay, let's look. Do you not have a greatsword?
Well, I have one, but it's not amazing though. Just
I
regular
have-
gargoyle greatsword.
This, which is holy.
Tree spear. So I have one of those upgraded already. And I have this. This in my hand right here is gargoyle black axe. I think it would be really good for your character. 203 attack rating with holy on it as well, and then 40% improved damage negation at full HP.
It's pretty good. I got to
It's
staff
insane,
the
yeah.
avatar, which is 303 damage, and improved
my God.
attack power at full HP 14%.
Okay, so I guess you're pretty good then. Yeah.
I also have one of these, if you want that. And I also have this.
Per range weapon, lightning damage negation, and damage negation at low HP would be probably a better effect to have than some of this other stuff.
Which weapon are you gonna rock? You could rock in that.
I'm gonna
axe.
have to go with the black axe or the tree spear, just because they have a better DPS than the gargoyle greatsword. Even though this guy's good with greatswords.
Okay.
Same thing with rotten magic crystal. It has the scarlet rod, but I don't think I'll be using it on this for the rod. It'll be for the glintstone pebble for my FP. So yeah, I'll grab this one. Cool.
Okay.
Thoughts on Nightreign so far, Undead? I love the game. I think it's really good. And like I'm pretty aware of the shortcomings of it. I think it doesn't have enough variety with the randomization. Because the pools of bosses you fight before the Night Lord, they're not that big. So that's been something that has been the case since the beginning. They could easily fix that with updates, in my opinion. Otherwise, I like everything else about it. And I'm hoping the content they put out for it is sufficient enough to keep it fun for at least, I'd say, a year or two. That'd be pretty cool.
I think they definitely will. It sold a ton of copies, and they seem to be pretty. They also sent out a big survey today for people to give like tons and tons of feedback and stuff. So I think they're pretty serious about it. I think they're gonna keep up the content. I think they're gonna keep up making new things, updating it. It's because it is really fun right now, but it would be even more fun with more stuff going on. Leaving after this one sounds good, Dothraki. Sounds good. Galaxy, what's happening, Galaxy? You went third? Oh, we might have the slot open. All right. I don't know anything about this guy. Let's see how this works. See, you fought him.
Do you
a
want me
few
to
times.
explain anything, or just you take it in?
Let's take it in for a sec, and then you can explain if you want.
Okay, I'll try my best to while we're playing at the same time.
Either way. He looks really cool. Oh, this is one of those we kill his like easy phase and he goes freaking bananas. Ow. Wow, what a weakling! Kind of reminds me of Artorias.
Very, very similar to that type
he's-
of animation. For sure.
Got the holy damage on him. Ooh, the music is good.
That was a good fight. This is a really good one.
Warwick Stone.
Okay, not a bad start. This is where it gets pretty silly.
Silly. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on in this one.
Whoa, what the heck? We're going into his mind or some shit. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Nice, we hit him with the holy. He's thinking about life.
Back away, back away, back away.
Oh, he's opening a rift in space and time!
Watch the ground on this one.
Oh.
Still stay locked on as well if you can, but just watch the ground while you're fighting.
Yeah. Okay, we're going up.
Yeah,
we're going up.
Stun for a
Double ult.
second. Just watch out though.
Nice.
Down. Good for a
Blast him. Whoa! Okay. Ouch.
Nice. Big charges in? Yeah, nice, dude. That's awesome.
He's not dead.
good
Is
job,
is he
guys.
dead?
That's it.
We beat him first try? Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
man. Good.
Yo!
You do, good job.
Holy!
Dothraki, good job as well. You guys are both going
Dude.
crazy.
Wow. Okay, that was sick, but we beat him first try. Oh my god, I still had flasks left. Shit! GG!
I still have 3 left. I only used about half. Yeah, that was really good. I didn't even use all the items either. Like barely touched the items. So I
Yeah.
haven't seen this part yet. I don't know what this is.
Sick. He's pretty cool. Dang.
That's my favorite fight in the game so far.
Yeah. Dude,
very
he reminds me of a super cool like Artorias version or something. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a cutscene now. Ooh. Playing as Raider, we're rocking. We're running in.
Training area blocked off.
Oh. Oh, it's him. Offer Night Lord's rune. Ooh.
Trying to see exactly what changed over here. There's quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Ah, the Night Lord all alone.
Some wrinkly fingers, man. Very, very wrinkly fingers. And dude, look at the skin on his arm too. The guy was in the pool for like 3 hours.
Man, why are you judging him, okay? He's trying to live his life as a Night Lord.
I don't think the sun right after that is a good combination. Like dehydration with the pool pruning. it's kind of a different type of look. That's scary. Dude, was that a deathless for all of us? For the whole run?
I think so, yeah. Did any of us go down?
Dothraki, did you go down a single time, Dothraki?
Yeah, I saved Dothraki in the castle, I think. Yeah.
Okay, but for you, that was deathless. For you, you didn't go down one time. I don't remember saving anybody.
Yeah. I think I just saved Dothraki once.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, man. That was pretty solid.
Cool.
First time on the final boss, too. First try. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Elden Ring Nightreign.
I like the music in this game a lot, dude. The sound design is so good. Oh, they didn't even have to bring it to that level, but I really like what they did.
Sweet. Oh, there's the curd tree.
Director, Junya Ishizaki. Programmers, Miyazaki Button. Game programmer, Miyazaki Button. Lead server programmer, Miyazaki Button. R&D section, you died. Cool. Well, that was interesting. Now, does it bring us back to the beginning?
You get a cutscene. Whoa. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Oh, I see. We're gonna have to ask Vadi on that one. No idea what the hell just witnessed happen.
Yeah, what did we just see?
All right. Well, there we go. Sick.
I didn't expect a cutscene that was that far out when it comes to just the references and the relevance to what we just did. Like that seemed very deep in like a whole different dimension there.
Yep.
Weird. Okay, cool. That was more typical from Software than this whole entire game has been right now. Just that cutscene right there. That was like their OG type of stuff, right?
Right, yeah. Something out of like Demon Souls.
Yeah, maybe even like a hint of Kojima there or something like that. It was very artistic.
Whoa, the Night Lord thing is cool. The relic. Interesting. The world after finishing the game.
It's amazing. That's a really good all-round rune. Wow. Cool. Okay.
All right. I've been looking forward to this moment for a long time because there's a very specific certain thing that we can now do.
And what is that exactly?
We can buy skins. Let's go.
Oh, you didn't buy a single one yet?
I have not bought a single one because now if you go to it, check out what you can buy.
I figured there were more because I've seen people with a big list, right? And isn't there even more than what's here right now? Don't we unlock even more than that? Or maybe I didn't do the remembrances, that's why?
Yeah, exactly. I think there's 6 per class. But
man, that's cool.
Go change garb Check out Raiders. Oh my god, it's so good.
He's got Sigurd. Okay, you're definitely choosing that one. I can imagine.
Well,
between
and Havel. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what? How much merc do you have saved up right now?
190,000. I can buy them all.
You have 190,000?
Yeah, dude, I haven't spent like any of it. I've been saving up just for this moment.
Okay, you played way more than you. Dude, you definitely played like double the amount of time I did.
Have you sold your relics?
No, I haven't sold any relics.
So
Maybe
there
that's
you
why.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
Half of that
Never
was
mind.
from me selling my bad relics.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, there's an Abyss Watcher, or sorry, Abyss Walker, Artorias one. There's the Lion Knight for Wilder. Dude, there's so many cool ones. Dude,
Definitely
we can
getting
be
Wraith.
Sun, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get
so
Wraith.
Cool.
Iron Eye. What do we want? Ring Finger.
Yeah,
Ooh, dude,
Wraith is
Bloodborne.
sweet. Bloodborne, but not technically Bloodborne.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I like
so
this one. I
cool.
like Sellsword.
Ooh, Thorns for Executor. Sick.
Guardian. I'll get the Solaire. Yeah, why not? We'll do that.
Right.
We have to get Artorias for Wilder. We have no choice.
Of course.
And for Ram.
We should do an only Sunbro run.
That'd be crazy. Wait, but the Guardian?
Yeah, all of us running Sunbro would be so funny.
Yeah. Also, everybody's Havel too. That'd be amazing.
Yep.
Full deathless of everything, but you have to be Havel.
All right, there we go. It was just over 100,000 to buy all the special skins. Let's go. Sick.
Okay, I gotta get Emerald Herald as well for Recluse. And then we got Sable Church. That's like Vile Blood Queen. Am I seeing that right?
Yeah, it's cool.
Is that the same thing as her?
Kind of looks like it.
Then Kirk. Cool. Okay. I did not run out of runes or merc. Sorry. Let's change these. Actually, wait. We have to go there to change them too, right? You have to select it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Let's put on the ones that we want here.
Dude,
I gotta get one
freaking
for
Havel.
Raider as well.
I'm
Yeah, I gotta do
Havel.
this.
Dude, why are my arms low, like far out when I'm Havel? That's so funny. Yeah, let's go. Sick. The Spider-Man skin, yeah, exactly. Praise
Crazy.
the sun. All right, so we're killing the final boss again?
Yeah, I guess we can do. I think we should do everything that we've missed in between when we played before, because I think that you did some of the stuff with Virgil, right, or someone else. So we got up to Augur, and then we didn't complete Equilibrious Beast together. I remember.
No, yeah, we did.
Or did we? Or no, sorry,
Yeah.
we did. We didn't get Dark Drift together, and we didn't get Fisher together on stream
Right.
because we recorded
Okay.
that one, right?
So you want to go Dark Drift, Fisher, and Night Aspect for the rest of the day then? Clean up those guys.
Let's just do Dark Drift, Fisher, see if we can get both, and then if we get those, would you be down to rerun the lists and see if we can do it without failing?
Like just beat all bosses in a row?
Yeah.
Sick, yeah, sure.
Okay. So Dothraki, you have to go, right?
Oh, Galaxy jumping on in.
You want to know my opinion on Recluse? Have you had some decent time playing the character? I played all the characters like at least once, but I played her a lot more than some of the other ones. Not as much as at this point Revenant or Iron Eye, for example. But I think she's really good. The problem I find with Recluse is making the cocktails sometimes is pretty inconvenient. And you really need to just make sure her FP is going back up constantly anyways, because you don't want to rely on actually using the absorb to get the FP back. So I think that if you can manage the timing of how quickly she does everything, you're good. But there's a lot of mechanics. Does Cheese remember the early fights, or did he get rusty? Dude, I don't even remember the early fights that well. I literally did Gladius solo, and then I went and tried to do it again a second time, and it was still pretty hard. Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game where I feel like you're right. There's like the most recent boss you've done, you probably have more information retained and could actually execute on it because you haven't gone back to the other things in a while. But also, just every single fight that's a Night Lord is pretty decent when you have to like absorb what's going on. Like, other than maybe Augur and I guess the Pest one, I feel like you could be cheesy on it, but I've never done that. Undead, so I didn't have a lot of expectations, yeah. I think that they were exceeded, definitely. Yeah, what about you, though? What do you guys think about the game overall? If you had to give it a rating out of 10, what would you give it?
Yeah, definitely not rusty. Killed quite a few of the bosses waiting for the final one.
Okay, before you queue, Cheese, give me 1 second. I think I'm gonna play for Equilibrious Beast. Let me try. Let's try Duchess.
We're doing Beast? I thought you said you wanted to do Dark Drift.
Oh, yep, my bad. You're right. Cancel.
Yeah, Dark Drift.
Yeah, we are doing Dark Drift. There we go.
Then Fisher.
Yeah, we'll do
and then all of them in a row.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's see. What other goblet do we got?
Yeah, Dim Devil.
Doing this would be good.
I killed a lot of the prior bosses again and again, waiting for us to do the final boss. So, yeah, definitely remember them pretty good.
Equilibrious Beast beat your ass with random people. Most people just got blown up way too quickly. Yeah, it's kind of like a 50-50 experience because I've connected to people online randomly on this that are incredible. Like, they literally just don't die. And then there's been some where they're so I don't even know what to say without being rude about it, but there was a dude that stood in the corner and knew we were down and was like just spinning in circles or doing like random shit when he could have easily saved me or the other teammate. And then on top of that too, he had the ult to be able to resurrect us at any given time. And we knew for a fact that he had not used it yet. So I'm like, you have two options and you're still not using any of them eventually. I was like, oh man.
All right,
so yeah,
Dark Drift. Sir, go for it.
Sorry. No, I'm good.
I was gonna say for Dark Drift, one of us or two of us definitely needs a electric weapon for this guy, because that's like his weakness is really important. Because when he does this charge thing, we just hit him with an electric weapon and it breaks him out of it really quick. So we gotta be on the IO for that. Other than that, just solid. Let's get a good run going.
Mm-hmm. So I really like Dark Drift Knight as well. I think he's my second favorite overall so far.
I've warmed up to him. When we first fought him the first few times, he was just running around and I was just trying to run after him. I could never hit him. And it was kind of frustrating. But yeah. I've liked him a lot more. What I've realized, even if you're a range character, is everybody kind of needs to group up for the final boss. So that way everybody can kind of keep dealing damage and shooting and killing stuff, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. It's hard to try to learn what's going on too when there's so much movement from the enemy, like where you can't see what they're doing because they're facing other directions, targeting everyone. So like playing solo, even though you will die probably and you'll just get destroyed, it'll teach you a lot more. You'll absorb more quicker in my opinion. And then when you're playing multi, like the most information I've gained from any of the fights is being on the ground watching the boss very intently rather than actually trying to push buttons while running away from them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That's what I was doing for that final boss fight. Like, I still had 2 flasks going on. I never fought him. And I was like, oh, shit, I feel like a boss. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was really cool. I really want to fight him again. Okay.
Still
I got a key.
Again.
Yep. Got ourselves
There's almost
a key.
always 1 or 2 right there, right?
Yeah. It depends which one it is. If it's like if it's a good box, then it usually has one in it. Dude, I'm Havel right now. This is amazing.
It's so cool, yeah.
The Rock!
I love the skins. The skins, they did an incredible job. And it could just be fandom. Like, maybe I'm just, like, such a super fan of the stuff they do that I'm going to say that anyways.
Yeah, baby.
But I'm really glad with the choices they made specifically, especially the NPCs that were already in the other games.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the lore implications of it is, but, like, it's really sweet. I like the fact that Nameless King, Dancer, you know, Smelter Beast, like all that kind of stuff are in this one. Like the lore is like interesting that way. Oh, we can kill this guy really quick too. We can kill both of them here. Let's go. This is an easy one.
Let's do it. Miranda Flower. So basically, if you guys know who, what's her name? Or sorry, is it Miranda Cosgrove for the iCarly or whatever it is?
I don't know.
This is the Animorphs version if she turned into a flower.
The Animorph, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember the Animorphs.
Dude, there's really funny meme ones. Dwayne Johnson turning into a boulder.
Sounds like some AI slop.
Yeah. There's one of Kanye turning back into himself. He transforms into himself. But that was pretty funny. So yeah, we don't need a great sword here. We'll do stance breaking.
Alright, using
Check
Key,
for
let's do it.
umbrella cavalry. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I'm making us invisible.
I'm ulting, going up. Dude, I'm freaking Havel. This is amazing. Oh my god. One of the most iconic characters and like armor sets of any FromSoft game. Love it.
Kind of sucks that this weapon just bonks off the Crystallians every time I play this character.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm the only character right now that can really do a lot of damage to him.
Mm-hmm. You must have to go for the charge attack to actually get the non-rebound animation.
Yeah, or jump attacks.
True.
Let's go stand here.
Then straight to the fort.
Yeah, let's go. Bing, bang, boom. God, this game is so much fun. Ah, it's so much fun.
Okay, she was like, okay, I was imagining the flower is Amanda Cosgrove anamorphing into a creature. So I was thinking of those books, the meme ones that are really funny. I think there's one with Ellen on it. There's one with who else? Snoop Dogg. There's a Snoop Dogg one too.
Okay.
This game looks amazing. Although this is their first try, I hope they add more bosses and enemies. You'd be really sucked into it. I think the content plan they have for this is to update it way more frequently than they updated other games, with free stuff as well. Like free changes that are actually appreciated. And then there probably will be something that's paid that comes out for this eventually. I'm sure that might have been confirmed. I haven't been catching up with everything for it, but okay, I'm putting this on my back. Don't judge me. It's for the FP restoration. Unless the on-hand icon means you actually have to have it in the main hand using it.
Oh, we got another key. That's good. One thing that I find to be underwhelming in terms of mechanics in this game is the smithing stones. I like rarely use them.
Yeah, you don't really need to use them as much as it would be, you know, probably appreciated if you did, where you could have this like, you know, sort of like a pull to have to go into the tunnels at a certain point in time. And then each tunnel has a different value it gives you, like a basic stone versus a bigger one, and then the bosses get harder based on that type of tunnel. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
And then the routing would be more complicated, but also more satisfying. Because it's definitely smart they had some sort of upgrade material.
Can we do this first?
The Everjoe?
Actually, yeah, let's just do Everjoe. This is right here. Just run around. You can't even move. Let's go. Wow, GG's.
And then cold camp, or do we want the holy? Or sorry, lightning. Oh, lightning. Yeah, no, let's do lightning. Skip right to lightning.
Lightning! Let's find some good stuff. Okay.
Also, that's not even really cold. Sorry, I said cold. It's sleep.
Sleep.
For anyone that's going to completely dismantle me.
Yeah, give you some shit. Alright, so yeah, let's see if we can get some good lightning weapons. What up, boys? Going up! Honk. Well, that was easy. Ooh, wait, did get a lightning?
Foot too. Nagakiba and the Peeler. I'll take the Nagakiba for the bleed. I don't. Does Dark Drift Knight bleed at all or no?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking we go middle fort, and then if we have time to squeeze that church on the outside, we just rush that. Tunnel back to the far side, maybe?
I feel like we go church now. And
just skip this church now, then go back. True. Okay. Yeah, let's rush that. Like church, then tunnel back?
Yeah. Because we can always do this fort while the circle's closing.
At the very end, yeah. Good point.
And sometimes there's a roaming boss right outside that church anyways. So if you get there quick, we might be able to get it.
Nightreign or Elden Ring DLC first? What do you think about that? That's actually a good question.
I'd say the DLC first, probably. Well, I mean, a lot of people are playing this right now, so it's fun to play with friends. You can play the DLC at any point. This one's a little bit more, like, time-sensitive, just because playing with friends, playing with people, playing it when it's, like, new and people are discovering it. So I'd say Nightreign, actually.
Yeah, I'm a little biased in the sense that I'd say that, too, just because I'm having so much more fun playing this than I think I could have gotten out of the DLC by itself. Because the DLC itself is, like, it's a decent amount of content. I'd say 40 to 60 hours of content if you played it very thoroughly. But it's not going to have the same amount of total playtime you could potentially put into this and still learn new things. And have a different experience, right?
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Even though it is really good.
I think that's a good way to see it.
And also what you said too, the DLC's never going to change. It's always going to be there. This will change over time, where if you get into it now, you can actually see the changes they make over time.
Exactly,
and,
yeah.
Get a hang of it before everything's different.
Yeah, exactly. And play it again when you're bored of it, when they come up with new content. Ooh, I got Varese Bouquet. Unfortunately, we're not going to grab that, though. Because I need a thing for my electric weapon here.
So I'm exiting on the other side here.
Yeah. Yep.
Thinking that we could go to the Holy Ruin, or whatever that is.
Yep. See if we can get there
probably
quick
a
enough.
Little better than the other one in the middle. Marquise, thank you so much for the 2 months, man. Welcome back. Thank you for using your Prime sub as well.
We will have enough time. That's good.
How have you been, man? You've been playing this game. I'm curious because I know some of you guys like definitely did not get into it at all, and you're just you might be here just to enjoy me playing it or whatever. Which in that case, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm curious of what the experience has been, how far you've actually made it, like what you've done in the game so far. I feel like I'm a little bit behind on it, just like the slightest bit, because I have played it pretty frequently, but not as many hours as everybody else. Just busy with some other stuff, so I tried to squeeze in some time when I could. But hey, you know what? We literally just beat it right before this. That's pretty cool as well. And then we can go straight up to our middle fort here.
Yes, sir.
All right, not bad. Day 1, level 8, possibly level 9 after this. Can we make it in time, though?
Can we make it in time? We should be able to.
Do I like multiplayer food? If you're asking me, I do, definitely. If that was for somebody else, then I still like multiplayer, even if you're asking somebody else.
I love the multiplayer aspect. I've always been a Sun bro, and I loved helping people out. I loved invading and stuff in all the FromSoft games. So yeah, this was sweet. Going up. Also, Tome, good to see you. How you doing, Tome? Well, we annihilated that. Can we go over here, actually, even quick?
Elder Lion, more like Elder Dian. Okay, I know that I can't play with you guys again after this time, but still.
Yeah.
I want to go with a bang. I know I'm not allowed anymore.
Yeah, we won't have time for it. Let's go.
Could just kill the bonus guys in the camp right here before we leave. Not a bad
True.
idea. That's what I usually do. We're at the very last bit.
True, true, true.
Yeah, on the topic of multiplayer as well, I started this channel specifically doing only multiplayer. That was the whole idea.
PvP,
Did,
DS2,
on
right?
Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
And like before that, most of my playtime on games in general, at least in recent time before I started doing the content, was multiplayer. I did competitive Call of Duty. So for me, this kind of stuff is more comfortable than doing the individual stuff. But I actually really like the solo on this, so we're going to be doing some of that as well.
Dude, this freaking
trying
bad,
some
though.
runs. Sorry, what was that?
This bat, you can't hit it. It's flying away.
The bat is a scam. As soon as it shows up, like by the time you've even killed it, everything else has eaten all the flasks or your team. It's the diversion.
Got it. Oh wow, we already have 5 flasks. Okay, I don't think we need to go for any more churches. This we'll have 6 by the final.
Yeah, we can just kind of get them if they're already there, but
Yep.
don't have to worry about them.
Exactly. All right. Who's up next?
Centipede?
Oh, Centipede! I love you.
I know, deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Going up! Plonk. Dude, it like flew up in the air at the same time. That was amazing. Did you see that?
I saw that, yeah. I did see that. I was kind of worried though, because I'm like, I don't remember him being in the air for this long. Why is he still airborne?
That's great. I'm the rock, baby. I'm the rock.
Okay, we're going invisible.
We are mulching this guy.
That word sounds offensive.
Offensive?
Like, you could say getting destroyed, getting wrecked, getting murked, whatever, but saying getting mulched just sounds like it's a violation of privacy beyond the normal barrier. Like just a slight bit more than normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know, we're putting the boss in a mulcher. Okay, I think we have more electric. I think maybe we just hit up this electric and then maybe go to the left or then go to castle.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just so we can get a good electric weapon, make sure everybody's got a good one.
We have this on the way
true.
too.
Yeah, we could go do this.
Right here. Spirit Spring right beside.
That is very true, Captain. This is a very true statement you made.
Are we going under on this? Wait a second. I almost made it to the top. Damn. Or what would have been a false bridge, maybe? I don't know if there's like a doorway in there.
I see.
There should be some sort of meme in this game where it's like your team, the person coordinating the next play is like, oh yeah, we'll make it there in the next like 10 seconds. And then you jump off the Spirit Spring and you realize you're on the wrong side of the building. And then the circle closes in. And then there's also like 5 levels you have to go to get to the top, but there's no Spirit Spring on the roof. Oh man. The miscalculations of the time.
Dang, that was pretty good. Yo, Thunder Scepter, brother man! Freaking not a